Here comes Debbie. Debbie Clark.
Okay, you know why we never...
Great party, Debbie!
Jacqueline said to me yesterday, my girlfriend Tara's getting married and she needs the rosary beads. I carry rosary beads in my pocketbook all the time. She didn't want to take them. And do you know why? Because whenever we were in the car with Dad and there was fighting, what came out? The little nun with the rosary beads.
We have them today.
I know.
Oh, I didn't know
but
you
everybody, that was, if there was fighting in the back, Dad would say, okay, get the rosary beads, start the rosary beads, and that was how there was never any fighting when we went camping. And that's my memory. Okay.
Many memories. The rosary beads came out after he said, don't make me come back there. Don't make you come back there. You're doing 50 miles an hour on I-95. How are you going to come back here? Anyway.
I couldn't do a reading at your anniversary. You want me to get up and talk?
Yeah, my father taught us all that united we stand, divided we'll fall. And that's why I think there are 11 of us. And I love to tell people that I have 10 brothers and sisters. Within 5 minutes of meeting me, you know that I have 10 brothers and sisters because that is what we're all about. We are the Goldings and we stand strong together. And that's why every holiday we're together, every occasion we're together. And it's not, it was like a tough love that was taught to us. If you were bad when you were a kid, and 2 years fought, the 2 years got punished, and the 2 years had to spend the time together. And I believe deep down inside that taught us to love each other more because we had to spend this alone time together and not alone. Something just flashed through my brain. It was like one of those, bam, you know? Yeah. Oh, John wants to talk. Come on up. No, come on up. You could say a few words. My brother Red. Johnny Red.
Call and tell me I read one book, I think. 20 pages. Dad, I don't know where the hacksaw is. You must have lent it to one of your friends. It's not in the third drawer down in the toolbox. So don't blame me for it. Love you, Pop.
Like I said earlier, there was never a fix-it guy in our house growing up. Dad would fix anything. He would take you junking at night with the station wagon. There's a vacuum cleaner, pick it up. Dad, I'm not picking up the vacuum cleaner, they threw it out. I said pick it up. You'd run out of the station wagon, you pick up the vacuum cleaner, throw it in the bag, and the next week it was working. And Mom was using it. You know? Thank God there were no microwave ovens back then because I think half of us would have been blown up by now. But, what?
Put the mic in front of him. Put the mic in front of him. He's roasting himself.
I just want to clarify something. This is very important. There was a microwave. He said there wasn't any. I walked the dog on 75th Street. There was a microwave on top of the garbage pail. This is true.
Oh, great. The same in my house.
It was too heavy to carry and walk the dog. We had a big dog. So I brought the dog home, run, got in the car, went around 75th Street. It was still there. In the car it went. I don't know whether this works or it doesn't work. But at that time I worked for the Board of Education and I had my own room. And it was culinary arts, so food was free. So I brought it to school and I plugged it in and it worked. And I had that microwave for 12 years. Cooked breakfast every morning, oatmeal, because it was free. I got it from the storeroom. You like oatmeal too? I got a container of milk from the butcher. He had the milk delivered. 12 years that microwave worked. When I retired, I took that microwave home from school. And what am I going to do with this microwave? I sold it at a garage sale for $10. True. And
And with that $10, we all got ice cream. Here's a story about portions. Okay, we'd all sit down to dinner. My father worked in the American Can Company. He was a factory worker for 82 years, and he worked in the American Can Company, which was just a stone's throw away from where we lived. And he worked, I guess, 7:30 to 3:30 or 8 to 3:30. Pop.
7 to 3.
All right, so he was quarter to 8 to 4:15. He was home at 4:30 every single day. Yeah. Tiffany was blabbing over there with the geese. You wait your turn, have a seat. Have a seat. You're still my nephew, as big as you are. I don't care who your father is. Sit down. I really don't care who your father is. No. Who's your daddy? Bill Bird.
We gotta leave by 5, so hurry it up.
What time is it?
5 to 5.
It's 5 to 5. We're out of here at 5. I want an hour overtime, all right? Just, where's Brian? Phyllis, go talk to Brian. Phyllis, go talk to Brian. Go ahead. All right, I'm sorry. We're going to serve the cake. I just want to, yeah, I know, Phil. I just want to talk about portions, okay? My father always told my mother that she was measuring stomachs because she tried to cook just enough food for everybody, right? So she'd cook a 5-pound roast beef, 5 pounds of potatoes, and 2 1-pound bags of mixed vegetables, whatever. But we always had meat, potatoes, vegetables, salad, and dessert. Whether your dessert was 2 Oreo cookies or a scoop of ice cream, you got dessert. Now here's the thing, the applesauce. Ask my kids. The applesauce, when you had pork chops and applesauce, you were allowed 2 tablespoons of applesauce. Only 2 tablespoons of applesauce. So you would take that jar and you would like get it on its side and you'd stick that tablespoon in there and you would work that tablespoon out. 2 tablespoons of applesauce. Ask my kids. I'd buy the 32-ounce jar of applesauce right now and say, eat it all. Take all you want. Pour that applesauce out. Put a little on your pork chop, a little on your mashed potatoes. Just put it out there. Have all the applesauce you want. I don't care. We love applesauce in my, right, TJ? Eat all the applesauce. Dad, I don't like applesauce. I said eat it. Eat the applesauce. All right, Phyllis wants to talk. Come on up. John wants to talk.
Our daughter behind the bar says we have a wedding at 6, so good night.
Who's getting married? Phyllis and Brian. Phyllis and Brian sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. First comes love, then comes marriage. Where's Alex? Alex, I think your wife is marrying Brian at 6 o'clock. I'm not sure. Matt, come on inside. Come on. All right, Phyllis, you want to say something?